Hi, everybody. This is Sean Heidemann. I'm a real estate broker here in the Phoenix, Arizona area. Monthly, I do a market report on what's going on in the market here in the Phoenix metropolitan area. This report today is for August of 2024. So let's get started. We have the first slide up here, annual sales rate. So this is back in 2008. A lot of you guys remember those times when the market went up and the market crashed. Or the market went up here and the market crash came down here and then came back up to normalization around this area here. So we have HUD, REO sales, short sales, and normal sales. So as you can see, these are all right here. These were our REO sales. These are HUD sales, basically also an REO. And then we had lots of short sales, and there wasn't a whole lot of normal sales back then. But now, as you can see, that all the market is pretty much normal sales. Don't get me wrong, there are foreclosures and HUD properties still in the market. I'm actually a HUD listing agent for them as well. So, but the market for normal sales have come down a little bit here. So this is the annual sales rate. Median home sale price in recessions. So, do home values typically decline in recessions? The answer is no. So, historically, it goes all the way back to 1965. So, recession, no, 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 no. Only time that it really came down was in 2008 when we had oversupply on the market. So, there were two things going on at that time. Oversupply of inventory on the home. So, if you know anything about economics, increase in supply, the prices come down. And if you guys are waiting for the recession, expecting prices to come down, it's not going to happen. 30-year mortgage rates. Do mortgage rates typically decline in recession? The answer is yes. In a recession, typically unemployment goes up, and then they change the federal funds rate, and the two-year bond goes down. And the two-year bond is closely tied to the mortgage rates, so that causes the mortgage rates to go down. So the biggest driver of affordability is not price, it's mortgage rates. So mortgage rates control more of the affordability. So when rates go down, um, more and more people are able to buy because it's more affordable. Unemployment rate versus the two-year bond. So when unemployment goes up, the two-year bond typically goes down. As you can see, unemployment is here in the orange, and the two-year bond, just closely tied to mortgage rates, they go down. So where we are right now, unemployment is starting to edge up nationwide, and so we're starting to see the two-year bond come down, and that's also where we're seeing the mortgage rates come down. Refinance applications, they have been up. But purchase contracts have been down, or just pretty much stable, as you can see here in the graph. So the mortgage rates have been coming down. Not a lot of people have jumped off the fence to get into the market. Why? Because the rates are in a decline right now. I know a lot of you guys can probably contest with this, but you guys are waiting for rates to stabilize. So once rates stabilize at a certain point, then we are expecting more and more people to get into the market. We're waiting for those rates to stabilize. Median price of a starter home. So median price of a starter home as of August 24 is 253,200 here. This is for apartment style condos, 700 to 1,000 square feet. So yes, if you're looking in this square footage, you can find properties in this price range. Starter home, single family home, 1,200 to 1,500 square feet is a median price of 372,000. So that's a single family home. And yes, there are prices still around this. There are some that are less. Mobile homes, probably more around 110, and it goes all the way up to 850. But this is the median price as of August 24. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, you know me. I like analysis and comparing things. So this is conventional rates. So this is April of 24 of this year when rates were at 7.52. I believe that was close to the high. I think it got all the way up to 8%, but now it's at around 6.43%. So loan amounts on this side, and then we have what your mortgage payment would have been at this rate and what your mortgage rate would be at the current rate. The difference of savings, obviously, the higher the price goes up, but the difference as a percentage is the same for every one of these. So typically, when rates go from 1 point difference, the difference is a 10% decrease in the payment. This is seller concessions. If you get a seller concession and you do the 2-1 buy down, which the rate is lower than the fixed rate for 2 years. So 1 year payment would be 4.43. So this is a difference of basically 2%. So 2% difference is 20%. So over here, 1% difference was 10%, and 2% is 20%. Obviously, it makes sense. So 1 and 2. So if you guys are in the market, you can definitely get your payment down this amount for 1 year. And that could help you save some money, pay some more towards principal, do whatever with that you want. Accepted contracts, weekly contracts. So 2024, and this is 2023, so we're closely tied to last year. Accepted contracts has been below 23, but we're starting to catch up to 2024. But since we're getting into the holiday season, we're probably going to follow the same normal trend here that we follow every year. This is the Cromford Market Index. So here we are in 2024. This is 23. This is 22. So this is when mortgage rates went up and went way down. So we're close to a balanced market right now, but there are some markets still in a seller's market, some are in a balanced market or a buyer's market. So these are the markets that are in the seller's market. Fountain Hills is the #1 spot. Chandler's #2. Avondale. So if you have homes in these markets, you can be a little more competitive with the buyers, or you have to be a little less competitive if you're buying. Balanced market, you can get some better seller concessions in these markets, and the buyers markets, Surprise, Goodyear, Queen Creek, Maricopa, Buckeye. These are all buyers markets. So when you're submitting your offer, you can be very competitive with your offer. Here's some other markets over here as well. Appreciation, this is the median price. So as of 2022, if you bought in 2022, your price would be down 2.6% as of today. And if you bought last year, you'd be up about 2%. So you have some appreciation in your home. This is based on the median price. Now this is based on average price per square foot. This is monthly. So if you bought in 2023 or August of 2022, call them back. This is August of 22. I think whoever did the slide didn't make it right, but you're down 2.5% based on average price per square foot. If you bought in 2023, you're up 3.1%. So that's that. Contract ratio. This is 2024. This is 2023. So as you can see, we are below 2023 as far as contract ratio, or as far as contracts. Our properties under contract were down 4%, and supply is up 57.7% from last year. Days on market at contract, we're currently sitting around 36 days. This is the median agent days on market. So there are some lower, there are some higher, but this is the median. Historically, we are looking at close to around December of 22 as far as days on market. Days of market contract is historically. So historically, we are close to, looks like 2015 and 2016, or 2015 market right around here. So if you guys were in the real estate market back in 2014, 2015, you remember what that market was like? That's what the current market is right now that we're in. Cancellations. So there's a lot more cancellations. So as you can see, we're close to 2015, 2016 market as far as the number of cancellations. In 2022, when mortgage rates went up, we had a large amount of cancellations. So just when you're listing your property, you want to make sure that you list it very competitively, um, just so that you're not going to have the cancellations. It's going to sit on the market, and you're going to get annoyed if it's not selling. Just price your home competitively so that you don't have as many. You're not going to have to cancel your listing. Success rate. We're currently at 73%. So this is 73% of all listings have been successful. So the latter is not successful. So back in 2022, 2021, 93%. So the market that we're currently in right now is right around 2014, 2015. So it's right around about the same as 2014 and 2015. Success rate by area or by city. So different cities have more success than others. Avondale is in the seller's market, so 78.6. Whitman, Youngtown, Peoria, Mesa. See, they got Surprise on here. I remember Surprise was a buyer's market. Superior, Kingman. So in Kingman, Desert Hills, there's 100% success rate, but there's not a whole lot of listings in that area as well. But this kind of shows you by city what has been successful listing success rate in the last 90 days. Weekly price reductions. So weekly price reductions are up 41.6%. So a lot of sellers are adjusting their prices, coming down on price so that it'll entice more buyers to come and look at their home, and so they won't have a cancellation. Concessions. 55% of all listings sold had some kind of seller concession in the market. 2014, 2019, there was about 36 to 40% concessions. So we have higher than normal concession rate. So if you're a buyer, definitely now's a good time to buy before everybody else jumps in the market and the rates go down even more. Because once more people come in the market, then that concession amount is going to go down. So the average concession is right around $10,000, and that some are less, some are more. So when you submit your offer, just make sure you ask for some seller concessions. Price negotiations. So 98.6%. So 1.1% of listings. So this is the sale price to list ratio. So this is shows you where buyers are offering at and where sellers are accepting their offer. So buyers are offering 1.1% less than the asking price. This is based on all the homes between 300,000 and 500,000. So if that makes sense, it's 1.1% lower. So when you submit your offer, some are less, some are getting a better deal, more of a lower price than 1.1%. But definitely there is some negotiating room there with your seller. So get your offer and try to get the price down if you're a buyer. So that concludes the Phoenix Market Report for August of 2024. If you like what I present in the presentations in my videos, please make sure you subscribe to the channel below. Hit the subscribe button. Then also below I have more information where I have all my contact information, my social media, I have my calendar on there. You can schedule an appointment with me as well. So thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for the next video.